And alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be game number 2 here between PaiN Gaming and Voyboys. I'm EGAD, joining me here is going to be Skim, and we're not going to have the same audio issues because it should be all fixed. Oop, almost just dropped something on the floor.
Hooray for audio.
Yeah, great audio, woo! Bedroom casting, cool. So, how you doing, Skim? Great set last game, you know, PaiN Gaming, unfortunately threw a little bit.
I'm still really psyched about from that game. Like, that was some high quality Dota actually, and I mean we didn't really talk about it, but that was almost like 1.5 kills per minute. And that's as good as it gets, right? Like,
yeah.
Can't really ask for more. So.
4-man black holes, you know, turning around those black holes, just it had everything you could need for a great game of Dota. So
pretty much, yeah. I'm just asking for techies now. Just balance it out.
I don't think they're gonna be that crazy. They're not having lag. Oh, well, maybe PaiN Gaming is, but I don't think Techies is going to be viable here. So we got the bans coming in already. It's pretty much the same, albeit, you know, the Earthshaker slipped through, and this time they blend the Clockwork. So Earthshaker's first pick for Voyboys.
Yeah, Earthshaker, probably one of the most popular supports right now. It's just a really good hero in general. The Fisher's really long, so you have pretty much always have like a really long disable, and yeah, just a very good hero in general. And PaiN go for the Lion this time around. So Voyboy said it last time, might as well snatch it yourself now. It
was pretty well played by Mega Pooner. Honestly, he got the Blink Dagger pretty early, and started putting in the work with the hexes and the Blink Fingers. So well played by him. And this time we'll see what either 40R or what Bogger can do with it. And the Bristleback again. 40R, are you doing it? Are you that ballsy?
Maybe they pick it this early to discourage another Brute pick. Like, you know,
he didn't care, honestly.
True, but if you're PaiN Gaming, you really don't want to play against a Brute again, right? So you're just like, hey guys, please don't pick Brute again. We have Bristle again. I don't know.
I guess, honestly, going for the Bristle again means that he's comfortable with it and he knew how far ahead he was. Just the team fights were all over the place for them, and they couldn't coordinate a full, like, 5 versus 5 black hole. Like, that was the big thing. The black holes, there was only 2 or 3 that game that I caught that actually were effective. And even when they came out, there wasn't that many people behind it. So, we see the Sniper not getting banned out, and Voyboys are more than content to take that one, and I believe that'll be Beyond's mid-Sniper, depending on the matchup.
Yep, sounds solid. But yeah, as you said, like, the hero, like, Bristleback definitely was strong last game, and it was more the coordination and a bit of, like, the decision-making that went wrong for PaiN, so it should be interesting to see how he does this time around. It's going to be tough against the Sniper, though. Like, if you want to kite Bristleback, having a Sniper is pretty good. But at the same time, Bristleback can always just, like, if you don't kite him around perfectly, you just get into Sniper's face, slow him, and kill him quite easily, actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. But, you know, once he gets the Mask of Madness, he's got a Sanjin Yasha, he's just kiting you around all day with headshot procs. It becomes really annoying for the Bristle to deal with. And the Bristle's always, like, facing forward once he has to go for the Sniper, so the reduced damage to the back won't really be much of a factor. So, Voyboys taking away the Spectre, taking away the Storm, and then PaiN find the Skywrath Mage, and what else? What do they want to take away here, potentially from Pat Soul? Troll? Troll again? Maybe? Troll Sniper's deadly.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Troll, or maybe Morphling. Although I guess they could deal with the Morphling, because Lion is actually pretty good against Morphling. The Hex, the Mana Drain, a lot of Burst as well, so I don't think they'd mind the Morphling too much, but maybe just some sort of, like, respect ban.
Okay. You know, is it too greedy of me to think that Sniper Dro would actually be a good combination? I want to see it. I don't think we'll ever see it in competitive Dota, but, you know, that aura, just so damn good.
I don't think so either. Like, I don't think we'll ever see it played together, just because, like, the way you play both heroes is quite similar. Like, even though you lane them differently, the general, like, strategy behind it is very similar. It's just, like, sitting in the back line, hitting on people, and sort of, like, protecting him in the team fight. But you can't, like, protect 2 heroes, right? So, yeah. I don't know. They're both too squishy to run, I think.
Okay. So the Brute actually gets banned. And PaiN Gaming, I guess, not wanting to deal with No Mercy's Mercy Please. Why do I keep calling him No Mercy? There's no pro Dota player called No Mercy.
But like, I guess No Mercy sounds better than Mercy Please, because Mercy Please sounds very submissive. Like it's more like, oh no, Mercy Please. But as if you call him No Mercy, it like implies that he's like the one being like, you know, like, no, got no mercy, buddy.
Yeah. So Queen of PaiN.
Going back for the Queen of PaiN. Huh.
Okay. This time though, going up against the sniper is gonna be pretty tough. You can't really get in range for those screams. That's if this isn't Pat Soul's sniper, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure the sniper's going mid. Sniper mid has had great effects against just about every mid laner. Once he gets that little bit of extra range, the shrapnel leveled up, there's pretty much nothing you can do.
And as you said, he does pretty okay against the Queen of PaiN. Sort of depends how well the block is in the beginning, and if there's some sort of like babysitting. But in general, I'd say the sniper does really well against the Queen of PaiN, so why not put him mid? You already have a good babysitter with the Earthshaker anyway, and I don't know, like, the sniper safe lane doesn't really offer too much, I feel. I guess you can bully out any offlaner that comes your way, which would in this case maybe be the Bristleback, but... well, I mean, Voidboys doesn't have to decide right now, right?
Yeah.
They can always just, like, pick some sort of, like, support and just be flexible in the drafting.
I'm thinking what they want. Next support, maybe? Ancient Apparition kind of fell off pretty hard. As soon as Earthshaker made a big appearance back, as well as Lion getting those buffs gradually over time, and it's kind of just a sad day for the Ancient Apparition.
I don't know, like, AA is one of those heroes that sometimes you think
it's not
he's
bad
really
against
good.
Bristle late.
It's not bad, but at the same time, it's also not that great in this game, just because he get bursted really easily by either Lion, Queen of PaiN, or even like Bristleback when he builds like the Sanjin Yasha build where he gets really fast. He just hunts you down and kills you quite easily, right? But at the same time, he does a lot of damage to all of these heroes as well. So it's like the sort of like double-edged sword where you're not really sure, is it worth it? Do we risk it? Can we actually secure a lot of farm? And even if he gets a lot of farm, is AA still going to be food? And the answer is most of the time, yes. Even if he gets like an Aghanim, he's still going to be food to either of those heroes. So it's a toss-up, really. And I don't know, I don't think it's too good of a pick right now, just because it doesn't really synergize too well with the Earthshaker as well.
Okay. So supports that would synergize with the Earthshaker right now that they could go for. You know, the Dazzle's not too bad of an option. The Axe is banned, so you can't cull through Shallow Grave.
I think Dazzle is a really good pick here.
Yeah, just armor too.
Yeah, exactly. Like the weave is so huge against Bristle, and if Queen of PaiN does jump the sniper, if you just wave the sniper, not wave, like if you just grave him, he's just safe, and he can still deal out like tiny bit of damage that can actually turn the fight. So Dazzle would be a good pick here, and I think I've seen Voidboys run both Earthshaker and Dazzle together, so wouldn't be too far-fetched.
Okay, and they pick up the Doom, so the Doom respectively will be able to nullify the Queen of PaiN, the Bristleback just a bit. Once you get the Ags too, that's going to be a huge deal to deal with just about anything that PaiN picks up. There's nothing they can do about that. Lincolns, are going to have to be a pretty big deal, unless they find themselves at early sides. Not early sides, but like a little bit later on down the road sides of ice. But already it looks pretty greedy from Voidboys. Like, picking up a Doom, he's going to be jungling for a little while. The off lane is going to be pretty tough. And, whoa, Treant.
Ooh,
It's been a long time.
Nice pick. Well, this sort of looks very aggressive from PaiN, just because if you just give the Bristleback like the armor, he can just, I mean, as a Bristleback, you can just dive towers by yourself anyway, but with the armor, it's really strong. And as I said, like the Doom, I think he has 0 base armor. I'm not sure anymore.
Is this
actually
a straight Ags rush? Is this what's going to happen? We're just going to have the map lit up for PaiN?
Oh, that would be so amazing. Did you see that Reddit post where the guy has like, I don't know, like 30-minute Ags and has like the whole map just lit up?
Yep. I did indeed.
This could be it.
Could be the game. It's time for Treant to shine. PPD is going to be back in aggressive fashion with Treant Protector. Although, you know, I miss seeing him play that. Him and Abaddon as well are pretty good. But Razor's picked up for Voidboys, so no fun allowed. Pat Soul.
Seriously, like Doom, Razor, it's like the no fun lineup.
We're a couple patches back now.
Yeah. But as you said, it's really greedy. Like Doom, Sniper, Razor are all like cores that need farm. Like I guess Doom still has like, as soon as he's level 6, he can still do stuff, but it's not like a clockwork. Like you definitely need items still. You want a Blink, you want an Aghanims. So this is a very, very greedy lineup, and I hope PaiN goes for something that is super aggressive to sort of like, punish it. Because I don't know, I don't think they should try to bet on the late game or like, okay, if we play a bit of aggressive, we still sort of have our late game because Doom Razor Sniper late game is not something you want to mess with.
No, you don't want to mess with that at all. And the bands coming out will be the Witch Doctor and the Phoenix to round it off. Phoenix would have been pretty good for PaiN Gaming, seeing as the Treant has the overgrowth, and that keeps you in place for quite a bit. Could set up for some nice stuns. So none of that for the Void Boy side, as well as the Spirits are pretty annoying for Sniper if he gets hit by any of those. So what are they going to round their lineup with? They need themselves a strong off lane, and a lot of those are banned.
Well, technically they could also run the Bristle off lane.
True,
like,
true.
They don't have to run him as a carry. And if we look at that, it actually opens up the pool a lot. So
Troll?
I think this is... Oh, that could be a good pick, yeah. I think this is like what PaiN Gaming wants to look at. Like, do we put the Bristle off lane or not? And if we do, like, what do we pick up as a carry? And I think Troll would be good because they are on the dire side, so they can secure that Roche. Maybe something...
Slark.
Like Weaver? Oh, Slark. That's a good pick.
You give him the armor, he's got himself Shadow Dance and the Pounce to get away, and Dark Pact as well. Dark Pact here, though, is only going to stop Fissure. Potentially, if Doom picks up some CC and creeps, and Sniper Headshot.
But it's a still very aggressive
very
pick
strong.
that you can pick off the Earthshaker not quite easily, but you can pick him off. The Sniper's almost food.
Disruptor.
And ooh, White Boys with the Disruptor. It's a good counter. It's a really good counter.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a nice Static Storm out in the field as well. It's going to be really nice. And pause immediately. Welcome back, guys.
It wouldn't be a competitive match if there wasn't a pause, right?
And a DC. Tough times. It's okay. I'm used to casting SEA stuff, so I'm used to these pauses and DCs. I mean, CSGO is just as bad, but...
Or is it?
Yeah, they get the big SODD that happens there.
Ooh. Okay, to be fair, I actually only mostly watch LAN, so
Yeah.
there's not really much.
Online stuff, it happens occasionally, but they're getting better at protecting themselves, so... Yeah, let's get into this. All right. Exciting.
I'm actually surprised that PaiN went for the Slark, because, like, the Doom, actually, no matter which core he dooms, it's still gonna be a good target. Like, I guess it's sort of like, oh, who do I doom now? But at the same time, it's also like, oh, I can doom him. It's still gonna be a good fight, right? Like in some in some games, in some drafts, you just have to doom the target or you lose the fight. But in this game, it's more like, either way, we're still gonna sort of do well in the fight. So I'm not sure if this triple or this tricore of really aggressive heroes is good for PaiN, but if they can execute it well, they can easily overrun the enemies.
Especially
because, again, they have a really greedy lineup.
Yeah, especially if you find themselves with an Ags on Treant. That's going to be fun. But highly unlikely. As much as I want to see just little leaves all over my minimap, I
think they're gonna farm up the line though, because they want to get an early blink.
Yeah.
Like, it's really cool, obviously, to have the Aghanim's, but just having that blink and I don't know, like some other items is much more important than getting an Ags on the Treant. So I don't see it happening, unfortunately.
All right, so looks like we might have a bit of a meetup here. Camping the tree line, getting the wards off the blocks as well. And all right, nobody spots anybody. No wards detected from the Void sides. And let's do a little introductions. We didn't do that the first game, but a Mega Pooner gonna be playing the Disruptor. Pat Soul on the Razor, running into some people here from PaiN. He's got to be very careful. Dagger going to come out. He's stunned up. He's going to drain some damage from Tavo, but that doesn't matter because he's just going to spam the quills. Looking for the last hit here. Boom, there it is. And HFN, the Queen of PaiN from last game, doing it again this one, finding an early lead.
Question, do they go for an aggressive try? Because they did block off that camp.
Mega Pooner. He's going to get spiked up. He's going to eat the quills. What is he going to level up here? He's not leveling up Glimpse. He's taking so much damage. No field either. Auto attack, and he's dead. What? What a start! What a start!
Don't think the Glimpse would have helped him anyway, because he would have needed to turn. But oh god, this is actually huge. Like, not only did they get both kills, but they also got the ward.
What an early game! Oh.
Yeah. This is really huge, and yeah, they actually are going for at least in the dual lane off lane. So this is such a huge start. The Disruptor has to walk all the way back to the lane. So PaiN, pretty much the dream start.
I mean, They managed to lose last game, so I'm not counting anything out just yet, but this is definitely a good way to start. It's going to be a big morale booster, but late game is still very scary for them. Double Doom, Razor draining damage, and then, you know, obviously Sniper sitting in the back line, so a lot of things we got to worry about. A Mega Pooner actually spotting out that the camps are blocked, and it's going to come down to if Pat Sol can farm up enough and Beyond doesn't die. Oh, Fissure connecting, Shrapnel, auto attacks, he needs it, but there's the tree ant armor from across the map. He actually takes it off. One more attack. He's in the tree line. He jukes the vision. Woo.
Oh,
well
he was spamming that stop motion button. Like, oh god, that was so close.
Mini heart attacks. 1 minute into the game, this is a good start. All right.
Yeah. And it would have been really huge. Like, he was 20 gold away from his bottle. Would have lost like 120 or 200 even. So this was actually huge because he does get his bottle now. If he dies now, it's still going to be good for the Sniper, but it's not as huge. So it's Queen of PaiN counting his lucky stars. And of course...
Tavo, he's got to be careful. Fissure? No? Okay. They rotated fly back down, but it was spotted up by the ward. And... oh, he took Thunderbolt first. Oh, Thunder Strike, excuse me, first. He's not a Pokemon. What am I doing? But... alright. You know, King RD's going to assert his dominance here in the jungle. He's a level up on Fly, and... some great control coming in from PaiN. They've exerted a lot of good map control in these past 2 games. Uh-oh, fight for the rune? No? Fissure? No? Oh.
I like how they just try to dominate the runes as well. Like, making sure that the enemy mid lane doesn't get as much out of it. So now they just secured both runes, and, well, they give Quap sort of like an edge in the mid lane again.
Yeah, she was destroying Beyond last game until, you know, once Fly's Omni Knight came into effect. And this time Beyond's not getting any help, and she's going to keep her her pressure mounted. The thing we got to watch out for, though, is Pat Sol in a safe lane try. He is having no trouble getting these last hits. He can put some pressure on Tavo, too, as well as King RD. Very, very squishy.
Yep, and looks like, oh, they don't find...
they find the sentry.
Yeah, they found the sentry, and they're gonna like, oh, hey, we found the ward. We're gonna have creeps, but nope.
And then everything changed. So.
Oh, look at the sentry like on the bottom. Like
it
just doesn't graze the observer. This is, oh god, I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, they tried so hard to here. Look at that. It's actually like inside of the circle. No, actually, it's outside of it. I wish I could zoom in more, but I can't. Can only zoom out. Sorry.
This is as close as it gets. In the mid lane, Queen of PaiN is actually dominating the lane. Beyond did go for that Wraith Band to make sure that he does get a few last hits, I guess, but he actually doesn't. Like, Queen of PaiN is doing a super good job at just denying the creeps as well. And of course, with the Scream, she has much more damage to play around with.
And what's going on over here? Doom is actually jungling now. He found himself a Sadar. He didn't find anything, you know, from the top lane to help him out, so he just decided to retreat in the lane. He got level 3, level 2 Devour, and he's good to just farm up in the jungle for a bit. That regen aura helps him with farming quite a bit and keeping him healthy. So we won't see him for a little while, and some good lane control by 40R, but the wave finally built up, so this will be pushing very soon. And a haste rune down bot. King RD could really put some work in, and Tavo getting glimpsed back. They lost so much damage, and Pat Sol so smart, keeping the tether connected. Can he save his teammate? The Hex, Fly coming in. He doesn't have a Fissure, unfortunately. No mana either was on cooldown. Pat Sol, though, losing his life, possibly. He's diving for this. What is he doing? He's going so ham. But the Quill Spray from Tavo picks up the kill. They lose the Earthshaker. It's a 2-for-1 for King RD. And, man, what an aggressive game. But PaiN are just running away with it.
King RD, man, with that Hex. Like, Razor one lasted away from actually getting the kill. And I was about to say that the Void Boys tri-lane is
HFN's diving. What is happening here? He gets the kill and blinks out! And he's got bottle charges. Oh my god.
Super clutch. These kills are so important. Like, making sure that the Queen of PaiN is actually snowballing is so huge. And look at that, she's already at like
level
1k gold again. Yeah. This is not gonna be pretty. Like,
Disruptor and Earthshaker, man. They're gonna get melted.
Suppose she's going back, like, she's again going for the Orchid. And if she gets a really fast Orchid, she can just decimate.
Straight Dagon?
Could also go for a Dagon, yeah, actually.
That's way too, like, cheesy, I guess? I don't know. She doesn't have the mana for that.
Yeah, it's probably not good enough, yeah.
What she got
she
here?
buys Treads first.
Treads Wand, not bad. Alright, so Beyond, he's got some serious recovery to do. He's going to be about almost 3 levels down. He's got to farm like crazy here, as well as Mercy Please, not level 6. He's still eating up creeps in the jungle, and it's gonna come down to Pat Sol. Honestly, they're not supporting him anymore. He's farming up solo. He's trying to get the XP, but again, just it might not be enough because he went too aggressive in that dive.
Yeah, like even when the 2 supports were sitting there, they couldn't really do too much. Like obviously they went for that really good play where they tried to kill him, but they wasted probably 1.5 minutes for that, just hiding behind the trees, and they didn't even get the kill. So those 2 supports, they need to make some sort of rotations, either to the mid lane or possibly even like to the top lane, try to get the tree in, because bottom, they're not really getting too much. Like this Bristle is actually getting really tanky. Like he has treads already.
He's doing tread swapping too, which is really nice. It's a fun little mechanic. I guess it's a mechanic that you can do to save some mana.
Blaze would be proud.
Yeah, Blaze would be very proud. He'd probably be highlighting it, just writing an inner monologue, and waiting to explain it on stream. So no problem for Tavo in this lane. Even with Pat Sol is raining the damage. Coming up behind though, he's got to be careful. We do have King RD. That damage stolen knows a lot, so King RD has to be very careful. Spikes coming through. Tavo turning around to auto attack, and even with the minus damage, he's chasing him down. No fear.
Oh, I'm actually surprised that, like, or not surprised, but it's really too bad that the Queen of Pain doesn't have a TP yet. It's actually in her stash, because at that point, if Queen of Pain TP's in, that's an easy kill. Like, he was stunned for, like, I guess 5 seconds, like, stunned and Hex, so would have been an easy kill. And Queen of Pain, honestly, with that advantage she has, she sort of should be carrying a TP, because
is this gonna be a dive?
Easy rotations.
He's looking for it. King RD really wants to stun. He's got to be careful.
Megapon's in a good position, though. Yeah.
And up top, you know, 40R, he's been quiet. Little sneaky Slark. He's got Baga as well waiting in the wings. And this is the best situation for 40R to be in right now. PaiN Gaming really want to bring this to a game 3. And I mean, they're looking really strong as a team right now. Even playing with, you know, the ping that they get. They're doing the best of it.
40R is actually going back for a Midas. I guess he's been untouched throughout all this time, so
it's not
might
too
as well
uncommon.
go for Midas, right?
Yeah, it's not too uncommon. Alright, Fly rotating up top. He's got to be careful he doesn't get dove. This is a level 7 Slark. And he's only but a wee level 3 Earthshaker. The levels are so poor for the Void Boy side right now.
Ooh, HFN, he found an Invis rune.
Goodbye, Fly. Goodbye, Fly. He is beyond dead. Here comes the dagger scream. And does she have to commit the ulti? She can bleed forward and just auto. Poison taken away. Yeah, okay. Saving the ulti. Smart play.
With this, they can almost take the tower. Unfortunately, their catapult dies.
It's at 200. Next wave should be able to clear it out, no problem. Unfortunately, these creeps, I don't know what they're doing. They're just running past the tier 2. Just going to their imminent death.
40R is taking a lot of damage from this tower.
Swap the aggro.
He could have just waited.
He could ulti? Hello? 40R?
He did neither. Oh, they found a kill.
Oh, Bristleback killing a disruptor. Oh, Pat Sol though. Finding the flank. Finding King RD. He's gonna try to TP out here. This damage though, this snipe coming out too. Can he make it? He makes it.
I mean, at this point, I sound like a broken record, but the map control coming out from PaiN is so good. Like, with these wards, they see everything. Everything they need to.
Keep playing aggressive, keep taking advantage of the low-level supports, and getting these free and easy kills, man. And a little bit of luck on their side, too, man. That TP out a fraction of a second before that snipe came out.
Oh, HFN. He goes in aggressively, and he's dead.
He's dead? You think it? Oh, yep. Okay.
He's dead for sure. Like, Fly would have been there as well with a Fissure. But, I mean, it was a good play from, I suppose, because if he had that vision on Beyond, he would have easily killed him with the Shadow Poison and the ult. But he got juked.
Alright, so we're at a bit of a farm fest still, but PaiN leading the charge on the graph here. We got a 4,000 gold lead. XP-wise, we got 3,000 plus, so looking pretty good. And the only question is, will they be able to keep this pace up and really just take this game almost just easily? Their team fight, by far, is huge. Scream into Overgrowth, and Slark just kind of... Oh, jeez. Slark just kind of stealing essences in the side is going to be pretty deadly, as well as an impossible-to-kill Bristleback. This is what...
Oh.
Uh-oh. What's happening? Smoke?
I think they smoked underneath the ward, but I'm not sure if King RD realized it. I think he did. Yeah, I think he did. But he's not...
Glimpse?
He should go back further, dude.
Glimpse, there it is. Fissure? Boom. He's dead. Wait, maybe. Ease way through the trees? No. He tried to turn around for the spike and clicked on Pat Sol and got struck. by the passive.
Like,
Oh.
oh man,
Good
now
on
he
Beyond.
gets the kill.
Oh,
Revenge.
so bad. This is not good for Void Boys. This Queen of Pain is level 10. Haste on fly though, feeling invincible. Just running towards the dire side. Ancient spotting out the stat killing actually coming in from Tavo. So he's working his way up really well. Already has a Vanguard, 1100 more gold in the bank.
If you look at the movement from PaiN overall, like they're making so much out of the map. Like while Lion was soaking up XP bottom, as you pointed out, like Bristle was just farming the Ancients, Treant got the XP of that, Queen of PaiN is getting a kill in Sniper, and Slark is just, you know, pushing the tier 2 top. So they're moving like really well around the map, and they're playing a lot of pressure. And Void Boys, they can't really react to everything because they need like 2-3 heroes to react to one thing, you know? Like they needed 3 heroes to kill, or actually even 4 heroes to kill the Lion bottom.
And even then it was almost a Lion getting away again, but...
Yeah, exactly. So this is not a good position for Void Boys. Again, a really greedy build.
Hunting. Goodbye, Fly. He's gonna walk into a Queen of PaiN and feel the pain. Screaming. Auto attacks. Goodbye.
And these are really good kills for the Queen of PaiN because she's
level 11.
one recipe away. Yeah.
Beyond's level 8.
Ooh, and they're gonna smoke up for the mid. They could find a really good kill here.
If they can kill Mercy, please, too. Oh, can you get both, actually? Spikes connect, finger out, he's taking so much damage! Omega Pooner in the back, there's the overgrowth after the TP, Pat Soul stuck in place, gonna get the dagger, the Shadow Poison, we got Tavo eating a Doom, he's gonna run, give him back for a little bit, he's got some help from Baga on the side, still running away, he's too fast though, how did they catch him? Pat Soul can't do anything because of that poison. And then coming from behind, what is 40R? Where did he come from? He's gonna leap over the side. He's still trying to get into this fight. Omega Pooner, the fissure not connecting on Tavo, the drain the mana of Fly on the side. At 40R coming in. I almost keep calling him FDR, but he's gonna pop the Shadow Strike. He's gonna try to kill off Bat Soul. Tavo chasing as well. Pounce connects, and he's dead. That's gonna be 4 for none. PaiN Gaming, is this GG already? How do you throw a lead like this? Is it possible?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible, but it's also really difficult because PaiN, they built themselves a huge advantage. Queen of PaiN is just flying in there, her casual Orchid, and
12 minutes, not bad.
yeah, and Tavo, after almost getting killed and getting like 1 or 2 revenge kills in return, he's just farming the enemy jungle, you know, like just casually sitting here.
Yeah, why not? Stack it up himself, get some more free farm, he's good to go. He's almost got his BKB or a Sanj. More than likely Sanj and Yasha, seeing as to how he's so farmed this early. And how do you do it? How do you come back as Void Boys? They've been resilient before, but this is much worse than last game.
Yeah, they definitely need a lot of crucial items, like the mech on Power Soul, maybe a blink on the Doom, to get a few crucial kills. Like if they get a blink on the Doom, they can maybe jump the Queen of PaiN, kill her, and with that they could maybe like at least delay all these pushes or like objectives. And luckily for them, PaiN only pushed 1 tower thus far, so I mean it's gonna be a second one bottom, but still it could be worse.
Yeah, they're poising to push as much as possible. They gotta wait till they feel comfortable enough to actually keep pushing though. Once 40R, you know, gets either Shadow Blade or Blink, he's saving up quite a bit of money. He's got 1900 gold in the bank, but once he gets those, he's gonna be able to instigate a lot of ganks here. Up top, we got Mr. Pat Soul, not gonna be able to do much against him. Gonna hit him a little bit there, but it's not enough. And this tier 1 down bot, gonna be no problem for Tavo to take out. Uh-oh, the flank too. HFN smoked up. Pat Soul, do you have one when you die is the question. Gonna get slowed up. HFN, don't overextend here. Beyond's coming in, gonna slow him up with shrapnel, hit 40R, and he just pounces away. Even with the snipe coming out, it's not enough, and he'll head into the fog and just heal back up from the passive of the Shadow Dance.
Forcing 2 TPs is actually it's actually enough.
King RD.
Like, it makes sure that King RD gets this kill on Mercy Please here.
Baga can't really help. Uh-oh, spikes, finger, and he's dead. Oh, King RD. So cheeky, flies here as well. He's got the fissure, and he can't get off the Echo Slam. The Orchid coming in from HFN. Although King RD might be the only casualty here, but that's well worth it.
They're so willing to give that kill away, even though it's actually good for the Razor to get it, because with that kill he gets the mech, but they're still pretty fine with that. They keep the Doom from actually farming an important item. Like, look at him, he's still away from
Look at Baga. Look at HFN. They're ready to dive. Beyond's probably dead. Coming to the tree. Oh, the stealth breaks. Oh, they saw him. Beyond, he's gonna walk into the Queen of PaiN. Oh, so close. What are you gonna do? Ping's coming out. They force the TP. Spot him out with the shrapnel. The auto attack's coming in. The snipe. He gets slips back. Oh, huge kill.
I have no idea what PaiN was doing there. Like, yeah, they were going for the kill, but it's super greedy and super not worth it.
That was 800
Oh
gold to
god.
the sniper. That was a 1400 gold exchange off that
Yeah,
one
and
kill.
they also dropped the ward, which by the way was in tower range, and I don't know, like they just lost a lot of momentum, a lot of pace, and also a bit of map control because now Void Boys is gonna feel a lot more comfortable farming in their own jungle, just because Queen of PaiN is dead for another 20 seconds. They know that at least one ward is down, so I don't know. This is, by the way, how PaiN throws the game, like with actions like this one.
So it'd probably take quite a few more of those before the game is actually thrown, but we'll see what happens, because it's still possible. They also have some good wards deep into the Radiant jungle, with the one on the high ground spots at the hard camp, and anything else? No, that's about it. So we got a big stack coming up here too from Void Boy, so maybe gonna look to make something happen, possibly. Although Doom, does he have Blink yet? Yeah, he does. Okay.
It's flying out. So this is sort of like the timing where Void Boys may want to go for smoke. They do have the blink, and this is like their one mechanism that they need to just jump one of those heroes, like the Slark, like the Bristle, and yeah, there it is. They smoke, and
that ward spotted out. Oh, Baga's gonna pop it. There's the sentry. Doom coming in. Glimpse. Can they get this kill though? Yeah, they can. No problem. All 5 there, ready and willing to pick up a free and easy kill.
Honestly, that's actually okay. Like, I mean, obviously you don't want anybody to die, but at least it's just a Treant, right? So it's sort of okay for PaiN Gaming, but it's definitely good for Void Boys because again, they just free up the jungle a bit. They're making sure that at least one of those heroes is dead, and well, they can just go back to farming. And with every kill they get, they just delay the pressure from PaiN. Like, look at the map. PaiN is not pressuring them at all. They're just going back to farming themselves. And
oh,
I don't. Ooh. Okay. Didn't see
DD
that
scream.
one. My bad.
Easy peasy. HFN just making that easy side bank.
But in general, if PaiN Gaming resorts to this sort of like, okay, we farm, you farm kind of game, Void Boys is gonna win that because, well, look at Patsoul. He has Mech and he has the Ogre Club now, so he got a significantly more tankier. So this is gonna be like PaiN Gaming. They have to group up soon and just take at least one objective. Like as soon as they get a kill, they should either pressure tower or maybe try to go for Roche because they do have the Bristle, so Roche is actually not that difficult.
And also Baller could just stealth up in the trees and be ready for a good overgrowth, if anything.
Yes, exactly.
Which one he's looking for, maybe. Over here towards the secret shop. Can he get the kill, though? Oh, they see him! Wait, oh, Sentry Ward was actually dropped out earlier. Can he get out? Yeah, he's fine. Okay. Just a quick little strut around the secret shop for Baga. Checking to see what the
He
wards
actually
are.
drew a lot of attention, so now Bristle can go into Roche, and I don't think they noticed it, which actually would be huge.
Drop your stick!
Oh,
Drop your stick!
Queen of PaiN, she's dead for
Yep.
sure.
Goodbye, Queen of PaiN. Not even silenced up, just locked down, no problem. Mercy Police still has the Doom, and Static Storm still available for a Mega Pooner. So tier 1 for free in exchange for the Aegis. Looking not too bad for PaiN, but they still lost the Queen of PaiN.
And a lot of tier 2 damage on top as well. Like, they're committing 5 heroes to this push mid, and oh, he might actually be dead because there's a Treant waiting for him.
Pat's 40R is going to be careful that he doesn't lose too much damage here. Pouncing away limits a lot of his kill potential here. Ping's coming out though. They find King RD. They gotta blink forward. Doom applied. No, Spike comes on in. Tavo still doing this. Roshan Glimpse gonna bring him back down over the cliff. He's stuck in place. Fissure coming out. An easy chop for Mercy. And Tavo doesn't have much mana left. He's getting bashed. He's getting bashed. Fly! Fly's gonna be able to find this kill. No, what are you doing? There's the tree armor coming in. He's gonna turn. Echo Slam not doing anything. He tries to get the totem out. The pounce comes in from 40R. They find the kill, and now can they get this Aegis again? Tavo, he's healed back up, and it should be good to go. He spent like 3 minutes on this.
Yeah. I mean, it was sort of good because he couldn't have done anything else. Like, they couldn't have fought mid because Queen of PaiN died, so...
Snipe. Boom.
Nah, he's got his back turned. Like, even if he had been in the HP range, probably would have gotten... Like, probably wouldn't have died. But yeah, I think it was good, even though it took him, like, seemingly forever. And... with this, it's looking okay. A bit of overkill on the wards from Void Boys. Like maybe they heard me complaining last game about the lack of wards, and this time they decided, hey guys, we just dropped 2 wards at Roche.
Nice sentry right there from Baga.
Oh, that's a really good sentry.
That destroys actually all the vision from Void Boys. That was the only ward they had.
Nah, they did have 2 others. Like, one ran out and one is still on the Rush Pit.
Okay.
And one is top.
Well, that's currently on the map. That's the only observer that's gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so they throw out a sentry. They're waiting to see if Baga's going to overextend here, invisible as the tree. And he's just outside of range on the high ground here. 40R coming in for the back, a nice 2-man spike. The finger coming in, but the mech helping out. The pure damage, excuse me, coming through from HFN. He gets doomed up immediately, but still beyond getting laid into right now. He can't do much. 40R losing so much damage. There's the overgrowth onto 2, and Mercy Plea is going to drop himself a stomp onto Tavo. Pot Soul going to find himself a quick kill onto Baga, and Tavo just ripping through this no armor doom. 40R looking to come back in, blinking in, has the pounce available. The TP comes through. Do they have enough damage to kill him right now? And yes, they do. Scream coming in from HFN. 40R gets the last right click ins. That's a full 5-man wipe opposed to the 2 of PaiN Gaming, and PaiN running away with this game.
That was a really good, like a really huge Earth Spike. Like getting both supports in it and followed up by the Queen of PaiN. I think it was the max range Sonic Wave. So hitting those 2 like getting rid of those 2 supports early on was actually really important.
No static storm, man. Oh, there was actually a static storm, but it didn't
there
work.
was a static storm, but still, like, it's just annoying to deal with, like, Fisher getting kited by Fisher. I think he didn't even get the Echo. Well, to be fair, Echo Slam wasn't cooldown anyway, but still, it's just good, you know, just burst down the supports early on and just take out the carries later.
Those supports are just so key in the fights that they need to go down first anyway. So,
Yeah.
well done. And PaiN lead 22-10 in terms of net worth here. 10,000 plus gold lead at 22 minutes. Not too bad. XP wise, looking at 12,000 plus. So let's see the net worth real quick. Boom! Look at that. 13,000 for the Slark, 12k for the Queen, and Tavo on this Bristol's got 10k himself. So just really running away with it right now.
I think the most important part in this is that a few of those crucial items on Void Boys are just missing. Like, the supports are so starved just because they need to keep up vision. They get killed almost every engagement. Like Fly, ideally you want a Blink Dagger, right? But he's not even working on it. Like, it's not even in the realm of possibility right now.
Nope.
So this is actually quite huge compared to the dire supports. I mean, Baga, sure, he's poor, but he's a tree and he doesn't care. But the Line, he has a Blink. This is really huge.
And he's able to solo out some of these supports too if he can get lucky enough with the damage. Tavo, what else he got here? 3k more gold, still sitting on Vanguard Sanjinyasa. Heart next. Yeah.
Either hard or an AC maybe even, just to
Yeah,
you know,
AC would be good.
Yeah, just melting these enemies. And Quap, she has it Lincolns. So if Doom is not careful next fight, that could be devastating.
There's plenty to break that though on the Void Boy side.
True, definitely. But they also need to stack it properly, I feel. Like, sometimes you're not really fully aware that he purchased a new item. Technically, he should be aware of it, but you never know, right?
Yeah, true. And breaking through beyond Shrapnel still gonna be pretty tough. He's struggling on the net worth train himself. S&Y, he's got another Ogre Club, so looking for a BKB?
Possibly.
Yeah, that'd be the only other option, I guess. And Tavo, he doesn't give a damn. He's still got the Aegis too. Just wailing away here. Jumping forward, 40R, going forward, and scaring away Fly. He gets stuck in the kinetic field. They throw out the Static Storm too. He's not silenced up. He gets doomed though in the end. Draining damage, 40R still trying to run away here. Snipe coming in, and that's a dead Slark. Can the Queen of PaiN come into time? Baga getting himself a nice overgrowth onto 3, excuse me, and King RD is stuck. He's dead. Tavo now looking to be the next one to go down. Age is still available though, hasn't expired just yet. Nice body block from Mercy, but Tavo gets around. There is the... No, he can't get it past all the snipe though. Should be enough to finish him off, and there it is. Age is popped. Now, do they want to commit to this even further though, is the question. They have a Queen of PaiN in the back that can help out. Draining all the damage and chasing him down. Slowed up, glimpse back. Patzel chasing forward. Mercy gets a stomp on as well. This is such a damn hard kill. Baga's coming in from the side. HFN throwing in a screen, coming in, getting himself a dominating. Tavo gets himself a double kill, and Beyond now is dead. No way he gets out of this. And the old bait and switch. PaiN Gaming make a terrible situation into a phenomenal one.
This Queen of PaiN, I think Void Boys were just really too excited in that, like, oh yeah, we're gonna get the Bristle, yeah, we're gonna get the Bristle, and nobody like paid attention to the Queen of PaiN. They even had vision over her because they had a ward at the rune, so they should have known that she was coming back in. But again, it just feels like they were so excited to just get this kill in the past.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh God, no, we're not doing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's at least how I imagine the whole fight went for them. And at first, it looked like PaiN was just throwing the game, or like throwing the fight at least, which they definitely did. They dived way too deep in, but yeah, Voidboy's chasing too much. Never chase, dude. Never chase.
Yeah, from the games we've played, as the caster group, we learned to stop chasing quite a bit.
Yes.
We threw many a game like that, so a little bit of that from the Voidboys side. But they've been an up-and-coming team for a while. I thought Patsoul was leaving the team after a bit. I thought he was like on Tinker for a while. I thought he was going to join like Complexity or something, but sticking with the main squeeze. And he's been having some good performances here. But SkimGaming really want to bring this to a game 3 right now. They are trying their hearts out and looking okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think Voidboys in general plays really well. And in this game also, like, their draft was just a bit greedy. Like, the fact that they're behind is not necessarily because they're playing bad. It's just that their draft is not really designed to be equal or ahead in the current state. And it was easy for SkimGaming to just snowball. So it's definitely gonna be a climb for Voidboys to get back. But I think they stalled enough to make it a very real possibility, just because they have a lot of crucial items up. They have a BKB on Mercy. They have a BKB on Patsoul. So these items are going to be really crucial in the next fights. And sure, the Queen of PaiN can just go through those BKBs with an ult, but at least they, don't get hexed, don't get stunned, don't get kited around as easily. So I think they're in a good position regardless of whether or not they just threw away 4 kills.
All right. So you're thinking the comeback's going to be real? We'll see.
Yes, I believe.
Tavo's got his heart. And looking for possibly the Shivas next. What else item-wise we got here? Baga saving up 1,800 golds. You think he's going to get Ags? I feel like he's not. Maybe
Nah, I think he's going Blink or something.
Yeah, Blink overcoat's not bad.
Just to position himself better in those team fights. Because if he can get Blink,
they know
they know he's here. They know he's here.
Dust?
Oh god.
No? Sentry ward not dropped? Hiding in the trees?
I think...
they think he's warding the high ground there.
Yes. If he walks back out and passes the sentry, be so sad. They even pinged out the ward. That was really smart. That was really smart from Fly. He just pinged out guys. They possibly have a ward.
He dropped another one. You cheeky bastard.
It's out of range. This is actually clutch, because they expect now to have like no vision. Like they expect no PaiN to not have any vision there at all, and that could potentially be huge. For example, to scout out a smoke or something.
All right, so on the high ground here, PaiN not spotted out. Blinking forward, gonna find himself a spike beyond, just gonna eat the scream as well. And all right, Tavo comes in, just like, all right, you guys don't want this kill? I'm gonna lantern smack him, and takes him down. So losing beyond, huge kill for PaiN, and they're gonna get a tier 2.
Yeah, with this they have to let the tier 2 fall. I don't think they can contest it. They can delay it, sure, with like, this cute Fisher and whatnot, but they can't really contest it. Snipers, a lot of their damage, the shrapnel alone is really huge in those fights. So yeah, just gotta let the tower fall and contest high ground, which I don't think PaiN should be doing, honestly. But because they blew 2 ults, right? I don't think they should fight anymore.
Finger and Scream are down, so gotta kind of wait for those to reset a little bit. But Tavo doesn't care. He's like, I got a heart. What are you gonna do? You can't right click me. Give you the back. He's trying, though. He's got the Lincolns. He can't be doomed. There's nothing to break it. Blinking forward. 40R coming in. Forcing a BKB out. Gonna get silenced up in the stealth of the Shadow Dance. He's still trying to run out here. Mercy Please comes forward. He gets himself hexed up, though. The damage coming in. The Scream's back off cooldown. Bristleback picks up that kill. Tavo going big. Blinking forward again. 40R going in. And this might just be GG. Mercy Please, though, buys back. Trying to come back into this game. Tries to get back into this fight, excuse me, while Disruptor dies in the end anyway. He was killed by, I guess, creeps. Huh.
Well, I guess I actually didn't notice the Ags up on the Queen of PaiN, so her ult was back up again. It's almost back up again as well. So
40-second cooldown, way too good.
It was really unfortunate. Mercy TP'd in. He went for the stun first and tried to go for the Doom after, and I don't think he can afford to do that, honestly, because he died without getting the Doom off.
All right, Snipe coming out too. Tavo just not giving any cares right now. He just doesn't care. Just going in. Hitting the racks, and even with these headshot procs, he still does a ton of damage. They're going forward, committing Doom, wow, Echo Slam, 240R blinks into the Echo Slam, it doesn't matter, Fly dies. Tavo is going to be able to run away and heal back up. Pat Soul gets bursted down, and that might be it. Buyback coming out of Fly, he tries to come back in, and he might just die for it, though. Overgrowth on the 3, a huge one coming in from the Tree and Protector. Glimpsing back King RD, doesn't matter. Mercy Please dead, Beyond should be dead as well. 40R, he's got his pounce up in 3, they're slowing him down with the goo, blinking forward, GG's called. And it looks like PaiN have done it, and they're going to bring it to a game 3.
Really well played from PaiN overall. Like, again, I think this just goes back to the draft. Was way too greedy from Void, and PaiN realized it, and they went for a really aggressive draft with like a Slar, Queen of Pain. Loving the draft and well executed as well. And I think Void have to pick a less exploitable draft next time.
So, looks like we'll get ready for Game 3, guys. We'll be right back. We're also going to bring in a Statman in Mott Packs. His High Ground TV does Dota Pit stuff and does stuff with Mott. So, we'll have the pleasure of bringing him through. I'm EGAD, or at EGADCasts on Twitter, as well as Skim. You can find him at SkimGaming.
Yes.
All right, cool. I remembered. We're good at this. So, see you guys soon. Enjoy the music. And if you're not watching on the stream, you should. Twitch.tv/DotaStarLadderEN. Follow them for all the SLTV action you could want, as well as the summit. So, see you guys for the next game.